Today I'm gonna finish putting these shelves together, and by that I mean I'm not gonna actually do all the work that I wanna do to it. I'm just gonna get all the crap that's here and put it here. I feel like cleaning this thing did nothing. Did a whole lot of nothing. Nothing at all. It's also a little bit warped or angled down, does it? There's definitely a little bit of sinking right down in the exact middle. Hopefully that won't be as noticeable or a problem when I put everything on there. Won't be fine are these lights that I actually got from Ryan's mega M&R store from last year's Lego convention in Chicago that he was just gonna throw away. And I'm like, I like free lights, my room's dark, I need lights. That's why this light strip that's always here, just have a little bit more lighting here because it was a little dark. I'm gonna put it on here. I hope it's not gonna take away the brightness that they already give to the room that much because it has been beneficial. I am doubtful that this will stretch across the whole thing, as in I know for a fact it will not stretch across this whole thing. It's gonna look terrible. The gaps in the shelves are also way too tall, even for some of the tallest things that I have in here. It's just, there's a lot of extra forehead space that I'm not a huge fan of. So I can either lower the shelves and have much less space in between them, but I'm probably gonna end up getting a few more shelves and cramming this thing full. This is not gonna be the final setup. Or it might be because I'm just too lazy to change it, even though I'm definitely wanting to stain it and sand it down just to make it a little bit more pretty. But I might not even end up doing that once I put all this crap on here. We'll see. That's great, it took some paint off the wall. There's just a whole line of paint, like a little ant trail. Glad this thing that's supposed to improve my life is actively taking away from it before it even gets finished. Woo. All those little white spots, of which there are hundreds. Paint chips off the wall, let's go! Looks like I grossly miscalculated how long this thing is, where it goes all the way around, with ample amounts of room to spare. I started on the second lowest shelf and not the lowest. Because I did that, there's not enough space. That does bring up a little bit of an issue. I have a little bit of a gap now where light's not gonna show all the way through. I could take it all down and rejig it just a few inches and that'd be fine, but I don't wanna do that right now, especially since I know this is not gonna stick up long term. There's already spots peeling off. Guess we'll just leave it for now and hopefully it won't look too bad. Or, better yet, I'll just put something really big right here and you won't be able to tell the light's not there anyway. Genius! Now we see, will it look like a flaming piece of IKEA crap with some cheap lights hardly glued to the back of them? Or will it look like a flaming piece of IKEA crap with decent lights glued to the back of them? I'm excited to see. Ooh. Who would have thought? It looks like both options. That gap's definitely visible, and along the baseboard, it doesn't show up on camera that well, but in person you can see the reflection in the baseboard. Although I don't think it'll be too much of an issue once there's stuff down there blocking the view. It'll distract from it. At least that's my hope. I guess this now means I can dust and put all my landfill back on the shelves, but more excitingly, I can get a lot more of this crap out of here. After spending, whoa. That was close. After spending way too many hours fussing around with this, pulling stuff out from the back, only for it to look horrific, I have to stop myself and move on with my day so I don't spend the rest of today and tomorrow and the remaining week just doing stuff with shelves. That probably would not be an advantageous use of my time.